Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Everything I say is alleged, my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Let's get into this review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, the skate party. No, I'm just playing. Here we go. So we open up with Stormy and her husband at their new warehouse having a meeting with their staff. She says that there are 4,000 to 5,000 orders in arrears. And I'm like, what the hell? She says she should have come more and she is going to take responsibility for dropping the ball. So basically, you left your business to the employees to run, in my opinion, okay? So you really can't complain. Stormy and Courtney meet in the office. They said they have to fill the POs for retail and the grocery stores. What about your online orders? I'm just saying, I ain't hear you say nothing about that. She told her staff that they have to stop doing what they think is easy and do what has to be done, says the businesswoman who just admitted not to be in there. I'm like, wow. Like, what the fuck? It's the contradictions for me. Did she say before we bring more hands in, I need to see more productivity? Again, says the woman who's 4,000 to 5,000 orders in arrears. What? You got it, girl. I don't know. None of what she is saying is making any sense at all. As a businesswoman and a leader of your team, you get in there and roll up your sleeves and not that top lip. And you get in there and get the job done. The fuck? As a businesswoman, yes, you take assessment. But you can't throw it all on your staff. Like I just mentioned before, you get in there and roll up your sleeves and you make sure those orders get out. You work with your staff to get your orders out. You think you too good to work with the staff to get your orders out? It's your business. Anyway, moving on. Mel meets with her business manager and team. She's considering doing the ESPO, as Tisha would say, but has a lot on her plate and she doesn't want to commit if she has a lot going on. So they let us know that she rolled out her skincare line, which went over $1 million. They have movies lined up for her. She's teaching high school students how to own their own business. She has someone who wants to get her into Fashion Week internationally. So she thanks her team, appreciates her team. She talks to her manager about how she feels mentally. The manager says that she definitely has to take time to make sure that her mental is in order. They talk about the divorce, and the manager told her to make sure that she keeps her mental health in check. She talks about the kids and making sure that their lifestyle stays the same post-divorce, and she does everything she can to make sure she continues to take them on vacations and do things for them. And this brings in the skate party that she's throwing for Malia and Mariah. She talks about the energy that she has around her and her children and that everyone cannot be around her. And I totally agree with that. You have to have people around you who are for you and not want to tear you down. Then we get to Black, where they have the the slutty vegan event at Black. They're hoping to meet with the sales agent. Well, Tisha says she's hoping to meet with the sales agent so they could do business, aka be involved with building a slutty vegan in Huntsville. Marceau wants to be a contractor and Tisha wants to be the broker. Can I tell you that this whole scene just looked like a moment that the producers created and it didn't seem really genuine. I feel like this was a scouted event for the slutty vegans, which is okay because the show was on TV and I get that. But it just didn't seem like a genuine moment because it wasn't a Black event. It was a slutty vegan event. But anyway, let's move on. Kimmy and Maurice arrives at Black for the slutty vegan event. They brought up the meeting about the Black Expo and how it went great. But to my recollection, no one agreed to sign on. So I don't know how it went great, okay? Maurice brings up that their counterparts, aka Melody and Martell, are at odds. Tisha says she just wants to deal with the Holts on a business level and not a personal level. Again, Kimmy had questions about it being their event or a group event. And Marceau said something about, oh, you feel like we're using you. And Maurice said, yes, it's starting to feel like that. So in the confessionals, Tisha and Marceau says that Kimmy and Maurice sounds like the Holt. And in my mind, I'm like, why? Because they got valid questions and not going along to get along because they're Scots. Like, get the hell out of here. They said that the meeting was to just, this is Tisha. She said that the meeting was just to put things out there and to get feedback. But girl, this was your vision. Tisha, you didn't think past the vision? You do know that there's a business aspect when planning an event, right? But anyway, this person that wants to constantly let us know that she's a businesswoman. Oh, I just can't do it. Kimmy says she have to be mindful of people's time and that the levels that they're on. Tisha said we're all on different levels, but it's for the community of North Huntsville. So for Tisha, it should be free. So whoever she asks should want to do this for free because it's for North Huntsville. For any event, including this expo, as Tisha would say, you have to have something to draw the people in, okay? And I don't think black is enough. But anyway, you're going to have a speaker, a musician, somebody to draw these people in. So I'm curious to see how this event is going to go. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to pay somebody for this event. But anyway, moving on. We get to Martell and Marceau. They talk about Marceau working out and he wants to have a physique of himself when he was in 2018, how he looked in 2018. Martell said Marceau wants to work out to become a more attractive person. Is that shade or not? Okay. Martell is getting advice on taking the builder's license test that he can't pass. Okay. They call this the barter. Martell will help Marceau work out and Marceau will help him with the builder's license test. So they talk about the expo again. Expo. Martell wants to know, when did Tisha and Mel become cool again? Okay, so why is that important to you? That's some bitch made shit. But anyway, Martell is surprised that Mel is inviting people that are not her friends. Did you not hear Marceau just say that they deciding to move forward? So I'm not understanding why is that still an issue for you. And she's inviting them because they have children and their children get along. Like, I don't understand what the issue is for you. Martell talks about the 56 days he was away from the children, but why didn't you go into the details on why you didn't see the children for 56 days? Because me personally, I wanted to see if you was going to tell the same story the way you told it before. But anyway, Martell feels like Mel don't want people to see her being nice to him in an effective co-parent situation. Martell, no. Okay, we have seen you. We, the people, have seen how you behave. It's a pattern of behavior. When you don't get your way or you are put on the spot, you throw a temper tantrum as a grown-ass man and get real disrespectful. So why are you up here acting like you all innocent and ain't doing nothing to disturb Mel's peace? Like, get the hell out of here. Martell complains about Mel not doing the right thing. He feels that if it's about the children, Mel should extend the invitation even if it's not his time to be with the children. Says the man who keeps taking Mel back and forth to court. Says the man who has his own Thanksgiving and Christmases with the children, and Mel does not bother you about that. But anyway, let's move on. Courtney and Stormy is back at the business to get on their cousin Junior. Well, more Stormy's cousin Junior about him being late and his energy being different. I can bet his energy is different because y'all got him working like a workhorse. But anyway, was it me or Stormy and her husband was putting 20 on 10 when it comes to their cousin Junior? They end up firing him. Now, I just need to know, was he the sacrificial lamb for the show? When clearly, out of your own mouth, the whole staff has not been pulling their weight. It was not enough details for me on why they fired him outside of him being late. Did he F up any products? I mean, I need to know because Stormy said it's his energy. And that's not enough. Who comes to work and their energy is on 365 days out of the year? Who? Everybody has bad days. I'm not understanding. Are you talking about the energy between you and him? This is business, not personal. If he's getting a job done, I'm not understanding, but okay. And then the other thing that had me tripping is because Courtney could tell him everything he was doing, and the cousin was like, but you are barely here, so how do you know what I'm doing? On to the skate party, okay? So Mel's skate party for her daughters, Mariah and Malia. Martell walks into the party like, he helped pay for that shit, okay? He wasn't invited, so Mel calls him outside to have a conversation with him. She makes it very clear that it's an odd year and she does not have to invite him according to Madison County law. Okay, she gives him the option to get the daughters later so that they could celebrate her birthday later, but he's insistent on celebrating her party at the skate party on Mel's dime. Okay, never did the party for the Mel lets us know that he never threw a party for the kids since she left him. In my opinion, he just wants to be on camera so that he could look like the good dad, okay? But Mel is not going to let that happen, okay? For me, that's what it's all about. He just wanted to be on camera looking like the good dad, okay? So Mel says, please don't let her have to call the police, okay? He walks away. Well, before that, you heard Miss Mel's mom say, you have to step back. And why he start yelling in that woman's face? That man is disrespectful. He don't like women, in my opinion. And it's just scary how you could step to a woman like that. I want to see you do it to a man, though. Because you're going to do it to the right one. You're going to get effed up, okay? So, I need to know why this man thinks that having the police called on him is a flex. That shit is just weird. He gets in his confessional and says, oh, Mel threatens to call the police on me all the time, but it always end up in my favor. So just because you didn't go to jail, you consider that a win? And we need more elaboration. What's a win for you? That they decided not to take you to jail? What was the situations? I can't with this man. He's weird. But I see he left on his own fruition because he didn't want them police calls, okay? Was there no confessional for that? On why you left? Okay. Anyway, on with the party. He decides to leave. Mel decides to have fun at the party. She goes over to Tisha and Kiki. They're sitting at a table eating. They all realize that they had come with Jesus moments for the show. Okay. Mel says she appreciated Kimmy getting her and Tisha back together. She don't know where their relationship is going to go, but she can appreciate them being adults and wanting to move on. Kiki said she ain't feeling Tiffany, and Mel invites her to the tea so they can learn how to do effective communication. Overall, the show was okay. I can appreciate them showing the businesses, but I feel like it's a little too late because we know so much. It was so much drama before this all happened, so I don't know where this show is going to go. I feel like they pivoted too late in this show because they let so much drama go on against one person, mind you. But I just don't know. But that's all I got. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you know when my next video comes out. And share the video. And come down in the comment section. Let's have some conversations about this show because I feel like it's a dying breed, unfortunately. So peace, y'all. See y'all in the next video.